Good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a good hump day, right? I mean, we are on Wednesday, middle of the week. I don't know, it's a good and a bad day, right? I mean, it's good because we're halfway through, but it's bad because we're only halfway through. But anyway, it's good for us tonight, and the reason for that is because we had Finest Baseball come out today, and we're going to crack into some of that this evening, along with a couple of other things, an autographed baseball jersey by Gold Rush, as well as another case of our Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs. So that's the stuff that is on tap tonight, but of course, before we get started ripping into things, we do have a little information to go over, so let's get started with that. I guess it would help if I put you on the same page that I'm on, right? Then we could go along together. So first up there, you'll see a note about my feedback. That's just to let you know that my feedback is completely automated on eBay. So really the benefit to you for that is that you don't have to wait on me to get caught up on feedback. So as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get it in return. Second and most important thing on that page is to say thank you. I appreciate everybody who comes by and bids with me, breaks with me, chats with me, hangs out, watches the break on tape delay, whatever you want to. It's not really tape delay, is it? But you know what I mean. Anyway, in whatever way you participate, I appreciate you and I'm glad to have you here. We're now taking a look at breaks that are already listed on eBay, things that are ending over the course of the next 5 days. So tomorrow night, we're going to break another half case of our TriStar autographed mini football helmets. We'll break a couple of boxes of 2012 Signature Series baseball, and we will break another case of Finest baseball. On Friday, that's the day that Luminance comes out, 2018 Luminance football. And we will break a full case of that on Friday, and it's the only thing we're opening Friday. Saturday, we got a bunch of stuff. Another half case of the mini helmets, a Game Day Great autograph football jersey, a Gold Rush autograph full-size helmet, another Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey, and another case of Finest. On Sunday, we're going to open a basketball jersey. We haven't opened one of those in a while. Another case of our Onyx Preferred Players autograph baseballs. Some more 2012 Signature Series baseball, some 2011 Prime Signatures football, and another case of Luminance football. On Monday, we'll be back at it with another jersey, autographed baseball jersey, I should say, and another case of Finest. So that's what the 5 days ahead kind of looks like for tonight. This is also the order that we're breaking in. Lots of information on this page. So first up will be the baseball jersey. That will be followed by the Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs. That's a full inner case, a 3-box break there. And then following that will be our case of Finest baseball. You'll notice that our first 2 breaks are free shipping breaks. Anytime you do a break with me that has completely free shipping, it's typically going to go out 6 or 7 days after the auction ends. So your anticipated shipping date is Tuesday, the 12th of June. Sometimes I get those out a little early, but just kind of plan on the 12th, and if it gets out earlier than that, then that'll be a nice, pleasant surprise for you. Our paid shipping break tonight, that's Topps Finest, anticipating a Saturday shipping date for that. And as always, if I can get that out faster, I will. Excuse me, I am starting to get caught up a little bit now that my busted rib is not quite as sore. I'm moving a little faster, so we're making good progress. But for now, I'm going to stick with an anticipated date of Saturday. And once again, if it goes out sooner, just be pleasantly surprised by that. Finally, a couple of things here about consolation cards, especially if you are in one of the first 2 breaks. So if your team isn't pulled, you are still entitled to a consolation used trading card. It can be from any year. It can be from any series. And that's if your team pulls nothing at all. Those consolation cards are generally going to be sent with your next package that ships out, right? I track that stuff for a rolling 90-day period. But if you want it sent out sooner by itself, it would just be in a plain white envelope with a stamp, no tracking. But I can work that out for you. Just shoot me a message on eBay if you want it done outside of the norm. If you're fine with it being sent the next time you have a package going out, you don't need to email me. I will just make sure you're covered. So first up tonight, 2018 Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey break number 7. Our eBay end date, of course, was tonight, Wednesday night, June the 6th, and we are live streaming it, and we're going to bust into it tonight, Wednesday the 6th of June as well. Team names are on the left-hand side, and your name in lights across from it there on the right-hand side. Or more specifically, I guess it's your eBay username in lights across from it there. And last but not least, you are going to notice the focus changing here because I'm removing autofocus and setting it to a manual setting, but we should still be able to see everything without any issues. One other thing, if you're watching live right now and you would like to participate in chat, but you can't figure out or can't see how that works, a couple of things I can tell you about it. The first one is that you need to be logged into YouTube to make that happen. And the second one is if you happen to be watching on a mobile device and you're not in the app, you know, you're on youtube.com, you may also have to click the link that says you want to view the desktop version. All right, here comes our jersey. And, oh, that's Mark Grace, I guess, right? Yeah, so let's see, is this custom? Yeah. All right. So custom, I don't see any NFL logos, but a nice little hit here for the Cubbies. And there, of course, you see the signature along with a JSA authentication sticker. And this little JSA authentication card goes along with it. Typically, I will tuck this card somewhere within the folds of the jersey when I ship it. So please make sure that you find this before you toss out your shipping materials. And that way, we don't have to worry about what happens to it. So first break, nice hit there for the Cubbies with the Grace autographed jersey, which will bring us next into the Onyx preferred players. Let me get our spreadsheet set back up and we'll bust into this. Okay, so if you didn't see this a second ago, please take a minute there to review the information in regard to your anticipated shipping date, as well as the information about consolation cards if your team is not pulled in this break. 3 boxes of 2018 Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs. This is a full inner case. It is break number 14. It also ended tonight, Wednesday, June the 6th. One other thing to note about this one that is a little different. You will see some things there that say no hits not listed. So basically, here's the deal. There's a checklist that Onyx puts out for this product. And if the team was not on the checklist, then I obviously did not list it for sale. Now, here's the rub. We have found, this is our 14th case we've opened. So this is not a thing that happens all the time, but twice I have found players in here that were not on the checklist and were on one of those teams that weren't listed for sale. So again, that's not a normal thing, but it is a possibility that that could happen because we've seen it happen a couple of times. And I don't know what the deal is with that. My assumption is that Onyx probably just had, 1 or 2 for that particular player or something, and rather than put them on the checklist, they just put them in the series without putting them on there. I don't know. It's kind of odd, but yeah, there you go. And I'm going to do one other little thing here, which is number this as, let me make sure this is 14, right? I think it is. Yeah. I'm just going to number these on the top as number 14 so that if we open any others before these get shipped out, there won't be any confusion about what's what. All right, so first I'd like to take a look at the ball itself just to see if we're lucky enough to figure out the signatures. And basically, I hardly ever, never am, but I don't know. It's interesting to me, so I try to figure them out first. So that's definitely a J and an M. I'm not sure beyond that, but at least we can make out a couple of letters on that one. Could maybe Jordan Montgomery, possibly? I don't know. I don't even know if he's on the checklist. There's an Onyx authenticated sticker to go with it. And we should have an Onyx card. Where's our Onyx card? Ha ha ha, there it is. So this is our card that will match up with your sticker. And then this tells us it is Jake Marzinek. So I was way wrong. Not at all Jordan Montgomery, but it was a J and an M. Do I get some credit for that? Probably not. Anyway, Jake Marzinek is an Astro. So Houston Astros on our first hit. Speaking of Jordan Montgomery, he is done for the season. That was some bad news. He's gone for the rest of the season. And Alex Reyes is back out again, and now he's done for the season. He'd already been out for a season, came back from Tommy John, and now he's pulled or strained something else. So he's back off the mound again, probably for the rest of the year. Don't know whose signature that is. There's an Onyx certification, also a JSA certification. And we will start out, there's our Onyx that will match your sticker. There's our JSA, a little bent up, but serves its purpose. And this one is Aaron Nola. Oh, that's a nice little hit. Gotta love the Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Are they not on this? Oh, is he on this checklist? Is he going to be one of those that's not on this checklist? That's going to make me really sad. Oh, let me check. Hang on, I'm looking. Because I don't think he is he? No. Okay, well, Onyx, thanks a lot for that. Onyx, what is wrong with them? Like, you're producing and making your product. Don't you know who you put in it? Come on now. I don't know what their deal is. And it really hasn't happened very often. And when it has happened, it's been more in these later cases. It didn't happen at all for the first, I don't know how many cases in these last few. Here we go again. Looks maybe like an R and an M. Maybe it's Ryan. That'd be good. Their McMahon, or however you say it, Onyx authentication sticker on it. Onyx authentication going with it there. And it is Reese McGuire. Let me find, I don't know who Reese McGuire goes to, like, at all. So, hold on there for a minute, guys. Reese McGuire, where are you, friend? I'm looking. Is he not on the checklist? He's got to be on the checklist. Reese McGuire. I don't see him on here either. Is he on here and I'm overlooking him? All right, hold on 1 second. I'm going through this checklist with a fine-tooth comb to find out and just make sure. Surely to goodness, come on, Onyx. All right, well, I tell you what we're going to do. Let's look up Reese McGuire and see where he's playing for right now. And wherever he's playing for, that's where we'll send it. So this is who I'm looking up. And bear with me here for a second. I will not be able to see you if you jump into chat at the moment because I am using the iPad to look this up, which is also what I use to see your chat. All right. Reese McGuire. And he is a Toronto Blue Jay. All right. So Toronto Blue Jay. Blue Jays here with the Reese McGuire. I mean, technically he's still in one of I think like the Buffalo Bisons or whatever, but their parent club is the Blue Jays. Okay, so Toronto Blue Jays, Reese McGuire. Then we have Aaron Nola. Beyond that, let me just write while I'm on it. Let's just write Blue Jays on there so I don't have to go look that up later. Here is our Aaron Nola. And then last but not least, we have the Marzinek, was our third baseball out of here tonight. And there is your Marzinek, which of course is a Houston Astro. All right, we are about ready to start on Finest. Let me just get this out of the way here, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, locked and loaded, ready for finest. And I'm getting our spreadsheet up for that as well. And we're going to be ready to get going here. So again, the anticipated shipping date for finest is a little different because that's a paid shipping break. So I'm estimating a Saturday ship date. And as always, if I can get it turned around faster than that and out the door to you quicker, I certainly will do so. But plan on Saturday. I believe that we're probably likely for every team to pull at least something in this break, but in the event that you don't pull a card in this break for some reason or another, your consolation card or cards would ship out with the rest of the break since this is a paid shipping break. So coming up into 8 boxes of 2018 Topps Finest Baseball. This just came out today, and of course we're starting on it tonight. This is a full case break. That will include 8 master boxes, and of course, like everything else, it ended tonight. We're breaking it tonight, Wednesday, June the 6th. And we're just a week away from Series 2 coming out, if you can believe that we're already that close to be at time for Topps Series 2, but we are coming right around the corner. Let's see, if I spin that way, I'm probably going to knock right into the camera, so let me try to do it without sending you on a motion sickness-inducing ride there with me hitting the camera. All right, so each of our master boxes has in it 2 mini boxes. So we've got a total of 8 master boxes and 16 mini boxes. And we'll find 2 autographs per master, which basically means 1 autograph per mini. We will find, I'm sure, a lot of numbered inserts and things as we go along as well. And somewhere within the case, we should find a couple of the die cuts for, I think it's Cal Ripken this year, right? That is the finest career insert. It's a different player each year. I believe this year is Cal Ripken. So we should find a couple of those somewhere before we finish up the case. And I'm anxious to look at this too, because I haven't had an opportunity to see it yet either. And I will say this, I know that's weird, but the boxes smell kind of weird. You know, sometimes the ink or whatever makes certain things, usually it's the cards themselves if they have kind of a distinctive smell, but for some reason these boxes themselves smell kind of weird. But anyway, I'm sure it is just the printing ink. Probably like new car smell. It's going to dissipate here before too awfully long. As you can see, each one of our mini boxes has several different packs of cards in it, and then each one of our packs has, I think, 5 cards in it. So, I don't know, it's probably, what, 100 or so cards a box, maybe, something like that. This is a new insert series for this year. It's called Sitting Red. That one is Aaron Judge. And of course, that insert series is going to feature our top sluggers. We'll find some that are pretty little refractors. This is Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. Anytime you see one with the nice little rainbow of colors when the light hits it, you will know that that is a refractor. Cornerstones insert Ryan Braun and the Brewers. Don't know how many of those are per box, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go along. There's a nice little Alex Verdugo rookie. This is numbered, of course, for the Indians, and it is numbered to 250 with the purple parallel there. For the Cleveland Indians, have our first numbered card. And there's a Strasburg refractor. Another Cornerstones. our hit out of this box. Let me just get some sleeves laying out on the table. I think that might expedite matters just a little bit. So our first hit is a nice little refractor for Mejia and the Cleveland Indians. So Indians with both the first numbered card and the first autograph out of this case. So you're off to a good start if you have the Cleveland Indians tonight in Finest. What I'm going to be most interested to see is how readily Ohtani comes out of this set. Because this time last year, of course, Aaron Judge was on fire. And we pulled really a lot of Aaron Judge out of Finest last year. And a lot of it was really low-numbered stuff, too. I mean, we pulled some excellent Aaron Judge out of Finest. So I'm going to be curious to see if we have equal representation this year of the hot player in Shohei Ohtani, if he's going to be in here in high quantities or not. There he is with a base rookie anyway, so at least there's that much. Joey Gallo refractor for the Rangers. Sitting red, Paul Goldschmidt and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Refractor for Santana and the Twins. Cornerstones, Miguel Sano. And there's a nice little gold Aaron Judge to 50 for the Yankees. Last year, that would have been an excellent hit. I mean, it's still a good hit, but you know what I mean. Here's one of our die cuts for Cal Ripken Finest Careers. Once again, I believe we're going to find 2 of those per case. Last year, it seemed like bounced around between 1 and 2, but this year I believe it is supposed to be 2. For my Cincinnati Reds, Tyler Mahle. So a nice little rookie hit for the Reds. Finishes up box number 1 of 8. That's the other nice thing about Finest. There's not a zillion. There's enough cards to be fun and build a decent little set if you're into set building, but there are not so many that it becomes crazy to sort them and break them. So I kind of like these ones that are right about this range where you have, you know, maybe 800 cards, 600, 800 cards, something like that. We get into those breaks that are 14 and 1500 and stuff like that. Ooh, those are rough. Especially because usually when they have that many cards, you still don't have very many hits. You just have all that many cards and not really any more hits. So it's kind of hectic. Which is where we will find ourselves next week with Series 2. That's going to be a lot of jumbo. I don't know if I may have some Series 2 wax coming as well. In fact, I probably do. Which means not only will we break the jumbo, which is a massive break, probably break some of the wax cases as well. Justin Verlander, refractor for the Astros. I think doesn't he currently have the lowest ERA in the big leagues? I think he does. Cornerstones, Molina. Oh, look at that. Finest Hour rookie insert for the Nationals with Victor Robles. That is a nice hit. That is also a new series this year. We didn't have Finest Hours rookie hits in this product last year, and that is numbered 250. So not only a nice hit, a low-numbered hit on top of that. Sitting red, Nelson Cruz. A nice little Alex Verdugo. Actually, let's go ahead and take care of him right now. Our refractors, I will put those in sleeves after the break. I typically just do it afterwards so that you guys aren't held up while I'm doing it along the way. I used to always do it along the way, but I found that it probably saves us sometimes as much as 10-15 minutes, depending on the size of the break, if I wait and do it after instead of doing it during. But some of them I just have to do during. That was one of them. I felt the need to get Alex Verdugo in a sleeve right then. As of course, these are the chrome surface. They're not, it's not the chrome of old days when you could barely, look at it and it would scratch the surface. I mean, they're pretty sturdy these days. It's pretty hard to do a lot of damage to them, but nonetheless, we like to keep them in good shape. Mike Trout, numbered 250, the gold parallel there for the Angels. So at least Angels, we've got some mojo working for you early. There's a Brian Dozier refractor for the Twins. Cornerstones, Bryce Harper. Oh, Dodgers with a nice hit, Walker Buehler. Very, very nice little hit there for LA. Sitting red, Edwin Encarnacion. Dallas Keuchel refractor for the Astros. And there is box 2 of 8. I always put the little utility knife down and I forget that I've got too many boxes inside each one of those. I still have to cut the plastic on, and I somehow haven't gotten myself in the rhythm yet. You know me, I always like to show you the empty box after I take the packs and whatever out. It's just habit. And I will say, every once in a while, we'll find something stuck in there, I'll go to show you that it's empty, and I'll say, oh, there's a pack stuck in there, or something's, hanging out that we need to get. So it is kind of beneficial. It probably seems silly, but I like to do everything above board where everyone can see what's going on, and I just think showing the empty box is part of that. That's all. Indians with another refractor for Carrasco. Perez Cornerstones. And our autograph here is Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. Little rookie refractor hit for Milwaukee. There is sitting red Joey Gallo. I keep seeing the edge of this one. I keep thinking we're coming up to it, and we hadn't yet. For the Philadelphia Phillies, a rookie refractor for Nick Williams. Cornerstones, Josh Donaldson, and the Toronto Blue Jays. Manny Machado, numbered 299, and our green parallel for the Orioles. Everybody's so chill tonight. Nobody's chatting or anything. You guys all watching a game? What's going on? Why is everybody so quiet? It's eerie. It's not really eerie. I'm just not used to it. There's usually somebody in there saying hey or something, but you guys are all very quiet this evening. Wednesdays have a way of doing that to you, though, don't they? Wednesdays are just the day where we're all just kind of like, Dominic Smith, rookie refractor for the Mets. Manny Machado Cornerstones insert. Hey, my Cincinnati Reds get a second hit. This is Iglesias, blue parallel to 150. Philip is there. Hi, Philip. Somebody is chatting with me now. Yay. Sitting Red, Cody Bellinger. You had a lot of teams tonight too, don't you, Philip? If I remember correctly. There's Eric Timms for the Milwaukee Brewers on that refractor. Cornerstone's Joey Votto insert. Yeah, I thought you did. I thought you had a bunch of teams tonight. So hopefully we are going to find you something awesome in here. One of the things I like about Finest is things can kind of jump out and surprise you that you're not always expecting. I mean, it hasn't been, maybe it was the year before. Well, year before last, you know, they didn't sell Finest through distributors. Topps decided to sell it themselves, and you had to buy it directly through Topps. And then many months after the fact, like probably, I don't know, 7-8 months or something after the fact, then Topps said, oh yeah, okay, all the stuff that's left we'll give to distributors. So a lot of it was broken, you know, well after the release date. But at any rate, when we were breaking some of that, which would have been the 2016 stuff, I guess, you know, there wasn't a lot in there for the Marlins. There weren't a lot of hits. So usually the Marlins would sell at a pretty low rate. And then, don't you know, we popped out a couple of Ichiros out of there. People got some excellent return on investment. So sometimes stuff comes out of here and surprises you. To 250, Salvador Perez in the purple parallel for the Kansas City Royals. Oh, there was a coupon from eBay tonight. Daggone it, I missed that. I would use that myself. Daggone it. Did they have, was it like for everybody, or is it one of the targeted offers? Usually when they're for everybody, I catch them, but I must have missed that one tonight. That was a refractor for the Angels, unless it was targeted. Buster Posey, Cornerstones insert. And there he is for the Rockies. In our green parallel to 99, Ryan McMahon or McMahon, or I don't know. I said it one way always, and then somebody said you're saying it totally wrong, which I know. I say a lot of them wrong. Sitting Red, Miguel Sano, and Salvador Perez in a Cornerstones that is the gold parallel number 250. So anyway, when they sent me a message saying, you know, oh, you're saying it wrong, and then they spelled it out phonetically, so I tried to remember it, Aaron Judge refractor, but I never did entirely probably retain it. So now I don't think I'm saying it the way I used to say it, nor do I think I'm saying it the way you're supposed to say it. Now it's some kind of like Jekyll and Hyde hybrid. Oh, daggone it. It was one of those 20% coupons for tonight. Shoot, I wish I had seen that. Because if I had, there were a couple things I had my eye on. I would have absolutely indulged myself tonight with that little coupon. But, well. They put them up there fairly often. I'm usually better about seeing them, but sadly, not tonight, apparently. But it's a good deal when they do those 20%, I think. Cornerstone's Chris Archer, Tampa Bay Rays. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers, blue parallel to 150. Jacob deGrom for the Mets, refractor. Cody Bellinger, Cornerstones. And we have a Christian Aurora autograph for the Giants. Which it's kind of weird that he's still coming out for the Giants because he got traded like a while ago. So they must have had all these signed from the way back. Sitting Red, Matt Olson for the A's. Santana, refractor, Brewers. And that was our halfway point. So we have 4 boxes that we have opened. We have 4 boxes left to open. Yeah, something, I don't know what it is. I think it's the box itself, I think. It just smells weird. I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than it has a very distinctive odor and it's kind of strong on Finest. Super unusual. Panini used to have some card sets of some of the older stuff that the cards themselves had a very particular smell to them. But it was not like an offensive smell. It was just a very particular smell. This smell is not like great. But I don't know what is, I guess it's got to be the ink, I guess, but it's kind of funky. The boxes smell a little bit like musty feet. Right? I mean, the cards don't. Yeah, the cards are fine, but the boxes are a little weird. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I will take them out to recycling right away is what I will do as soon as we finish up. Gary Sanchez setting red for the Yankees. George Springer refractor for the Astros. Noah Syndergaard cornerstones for the Mets. Another Ohtani to base rookie, but these days even an Ohtani base rookie is a nice thing to have. And this is an Ohtani variation of, I guess, actually, well, the other was pitching. This one is batting, so I don't know if one is more scarce than the other, but anyway, there it is. Guess we'll find out as we go along if one's more scarce than another. To 250, there is Rizzo purple parallel for the Cubbies. Mookie Betts refractor for the Red Sox. Cornerstones, Matt Olson and the A's. Woohoo! Here comes our first orange of the evening. It is J.P. Crawford for the Phillies, numbered to 25. So that's nothing to sneeze at. Nice hit for the Phillies with J.P. Crawford in the orange variation. Oh man, I just saw the score pop up. The Rockies smashed my Reds again tonight. 6-3. Jeez. Sad days. Of course, I'm still not over our first draft choice. That just really bugs me. I just don't understand the point of drafting another third baseman when our pitching is hideous and there were good pitching options on the table. I mean, we chose so early. We choose another third baseman when we have a good third baseman and another guy whose natural preference is third in Senzel. Manny Machado setting red. Like, why? Why did we do that? I don't understand. Salvador Perez, Kansas City Royals, refractor. So I'm kind of still aggravated about the way the draft played out for us. There is a nice little Rhys Hoskins, blue parallel to 150, rookie hit for the Phillies. Here's our other career die cut of Cal Ripken. I'm trying to think how many different variations there are. I should know, but I've forgotten. 10 or 12 anyway. Contreras refractor for the Cubs. And our signature hit here. Wow, that's nice. Jim Tomei for the Indians, who are having a quite nice little break for themselves. That's a cool hit. 5 down, 3 to go. But yeah, so if you have the Orioles, it's not an unreasonable number of those die cuts that you would have to find to be able to collect the whole set. I do think it's around 10 or 12, but I would have to double check to tell you for sure. Oh, and I forgot who drafted, oh, shoot. He went really early in the second round, or fairly early in the second round. Sean Jelly, he's a pitcher here at UK, and he's a big dude. I'm not big as in heavy. He's really thin, but he's close to 7 feet tall. Like, the kid is really tall, and he's an excellent pitcher. I really like him. I was kind of hoping he would sneak in somewhere in the bottom of the first round, but he didn't. But he went in the second. I can't remember who drafted him. I want to say, I started to say Padres, but I don't really think that's right. Can't remember who got him, but whoever it is that got Sean Jelly, I intend to try and track him down when it comes time for Bowman Draft. Giancarlo, sitting red for the Yankees. Manny Machado, refractor for the Orioles. But I like the kid. I think he's going to be good. And, of course, he's a UK athlete. I always like collecting my UK guys. Many of you know that about me. In any of the sports, I like to track down my UK guys. Max Scherzer, purple parallel to 250 for the Nats. So, yeah, I'm going to have to try and remember who drafted him and make sure I find him. Matt Gardner, refractor, Yankees. Cornerstones, Abreu for the White Sox. And the Yankees with a nice little hit with Miguel Andujar. So, of course, everybody's going to be after Casey Mize. I mean, come on, man. Everybody knew Mize was going to go first to the Tigers. That was like the worst kept secret in the world. There's another Ohtani base batting. So maybe the pitching may be the one that we're going to see less of, because I think we've had 3 batting, maybe only 1 pitching. There's a Runed refractor for the Rangers. Cornerstones, Josh Bell, Pirates. And the Cardinals, blue parallel to 150 with Tommy Pham. Are you talking about Sean Jelly? Maybe he went to the Giants. I can't remember. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember who drafted him. But you spell his name H-J-E-L-L-E. And he went early in the second round. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies in a refractor. And I knew it right after they drafted him. Like, I remembered it apparently for, what, 60 seconds, because I can't remember it now. Alex Verdugo, there's another nice hit for the Dodgers. I say another. Did they hit one earlier? I think they did. They hit something that I thought was nice earlier anyway. Maybe it was the Verdugo refractor. Yes, you're saying he did go to the Giants. Okay, cool. All right. So I'll have to... Of course, obviously, I could look it up when it comes time for him to start appearing in products, but I just want to kind of remember that. Keep that one in the back of my mind because I like that kid. He was an excellent pitcher for us. Oh, come on now. Of course, I guess I probably shouldn't have been talking him up, right? Because now everybody's going to be bidding against me now. Probably not. Probably you won't be. It's just my own little thing tracking down my UK guys. Although I do really think he's going to be good. Josh Donaldson and the Blue Jays on that insert for Sitting Red. There's Edwin Encarnacion refractor for the Indians. A Mike Trout Cornerstones insert. Gary Sanchez numbered to 25, and it's the first in the series. You know that gives me a special little thrill. When they're the first in the series or the last in the series, there's no logical reason at all why I should care about that, but yet I kind of do. Benintendi refractor for the Red Sox. Ooh, Rhys Hoskins Cornerstones, but look behind it. For the White Sox, we have Lucas Giolito to 99. Very nice hit for the White Sox. This is going fast tonight. I mean, I know Finest always breaks kind of fast, but it has been a year since I've broken it, and I forgot how quickly we can get through a case of it. But again, that's part of what makes it fun. After some of the other breaks we've had recently that have been filled with base cards, this has just the right amount. There is Mike Trout Sitting Red insert. Another Ohtani base. Definitely then the pitching is the one that's showing up more infrequently, because we've seen only one of those. Flaherty rookie refractor Cardinals. I believe we have seen quite a few of the other. Cornerstones Miguel Cabrera Tigers. A nice green Dominic Smith to 99 for the Mets. Austin Hayes, rookie refractor Orioles. And there's Will Myers Cornerstones. Our autograph here is for the Marlins. Brian Anderson, Miami Marlins. All right, we have one box left. It's time for Last Box Mojo. Let's bring the fire. All right. There's the inside of that one, and the inside of that one. And we are rolling upon the last of it here. So if we have not yet hit what you're looking for, now's the time to start working your mojo. Put it out in the universe. Who and what you're trying to hit. Let's see if we can conjure it up. Well, come on, wrapper. I think my computer's trying to update over here. It gave me a message earlier asking about doing some update, and I was like, "Ooh, no, no, no!" Like right before we got ready to start the break. No, no, no! Reschedule. For the Rockies, here he is again with Ryan McMahon, Mc something. Setting red, Joey Votto, Cincinnati Reds. Alex Wood, refractor for the Dodgers. But honestly, it wouldn't be a break with me if I didn't pronounce at least a couple of names wrong, right? Cornerstones, Carlos Correa for the Astros. Mike Trout, refractor for the Angels. One mini box left. Coming up right now, coming out of the wrappers. Of course, after we look at the last of these, I will do a quick recap of our autograph hits as well as our numbered cards. And of course, our 2 finest careers die cuts. We'll recap those as well. And then at the conclusion of the recap, I will again put up the spreadsheet information in case you did not see it earlier. It has your anticipated shipping date on it and all that jazz. So we'll work our way through that as well momentarily. Cornerstones, Robinson Cano for the Mariners. Purple Parallel, Rhys Hoskins to 250 for the Phillies. Jose Abreu, White Sox, refractor. Cornerstones, Justin Bauer for the Mariners. And the St. Louis Cardinals with a nice little hit with the Flaherty, Jack Flaherty, rookie autograph. Nice. Nice way to close things out there. Sitting red, Chris Davis. And a Kenley Jansen refractor for the Dodgers. Okay, to recap, let's just take a little spin through our Otanis just to see what we ended up with. So we have 1, 2, we're going to set that one over there a minute, 3. So we ended up 4 with the batting, so that's kind of like every other box, and 1 pitching. So 5 out of the 8 boxes had an Otani. 1 would appear to be a variation or a short print, if you will. The others a little more common, perhaps. Finest career die cuts, Cal Ripken Jr. We found 2, which is the average of what we should be finding in a case. Every once in a while, you know, they'll mess something up, but generally speaking, it should be 2. Rhys Hoskins to 250, Dominic Smith to 99, Gary Sanchez to 25. Tommy Pham, 150. Max Scherzer, 250. Rhys Hoskins, 150. Rizzo, 250. Bellinger, 150. Salvador Perez, Cornerstones, Gold to 50. Salvador Perez, Purple Parallel, 250. Manny Machado to 99. Mike Trout to 50. Aaron Judge to 50. And Carlos Carrasco to 250 in the Purple Parallel. Now our autograph recap. Jack Flaherty, St. Louis Cardinals. Ryan McMahon for the Colorado Rockies. And then we have for the Miami Marlins, a little Brian Anderson. For the White Sox to 99, Lucas Giolito. Alex Verdugo, Dodgers. Andahar for the Yankees. Tomei, Indians. Nice orange J.P. Crawford to 25 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Christian Arroyo, Giants. Another Ryan for the Rockies. This one happens to be in the green parallel, numbered to 99. For my Cincinnati Reds, blue parallel to 150, Iglesias. And then we have Brandon Woodruff for the Milwaukee Brewers. That was the other Dodger, Walker Buehler. That's a nice little hit for LA. And a Finest Hours. It's a new insert series. It's numbered to 50. And, of course, it is for the Nationals with the Victor Robles rookie insert. Another hit for my Cincinnati Reds, a rookie refractor, Tyler Mahle. And Francisco Mejia for the Cleveland Indians closes us out. So that's our recap for our first case of Finest that just came out today. As promised, I will put up the spreadsheet information again in case you missed it earlier. Many of you, I'm sure, are getting ready to take off now. And once again, I'd like to say thank you to you. I appreciate you bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out, watching the break. However you participate, once again, thank you. I'm glad to have you. So here's our shipping information. Finest, hoping for, I'd love to get it out sooner, but for now, let's plan on Saturday. If you see a shipping notice go out sooner, all the better. And our free shipping breaks tonight, the autographed jersey and the autographed baseballs. Once again, all the free shipping stuff goes out once every 6 to 7 days after the auction ends in general, which would put that at Tuesday. And if I can get it out quicker, I will. If you didn't pull something in one of the first two breaks, your consolation card would typically ship with your next package since it is a free shipping break. But if you want that consolation card for a team that did not pull anything, if you want it sent sooner by itself, shoot me a message over on eBay. We'll work out the details, get that taken care of for you. And a final look at what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night's a lot like tonight. We will open a half case of autographed mini helmets. That's unlike tonight. And then some 2012 Signature Series baseball, but also another case of Finest baseball. Friday night, that's when 2018 Luminance football comes out with our draft day signatures and all kinds of other cool hits in it. We'll be busting into that and only that on Friday night. Saturday, we have a variety of memorabilia, including another half case of the mini helmets. We will also open another jersey and another case of Finest. Sunday, a variety of memorabilia, including another full case of Onyx Preferred Players autographed baseballs, a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football, and another full case of 18 Luminance. And then on Monday will be another baseball jersey and another case of Finest. So we're going to be busting into Finest a lot in the days ahead, and I hope that I will see you again on one of those future breaks. In the meantime, thanks again for joining tonight. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you the next time. Bye now.